What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Strictly Diecast episode. And in today's episode, we got a freaking sweet mail call from our friends J and J. They are out in Southern California, I believe. Super good dudes, father-son duo. Awesome dudes in the community. Been long time friends and supporters of each other. They're actually, I think, super close or over, or they just, I don't think they hit 1,000 subscribers yet. I think they're really close though. So you should go make that happen. If you are not a subscriber to J&J, go over and subscribe to them. But yeah, so they sent a absolutely gigantic box. This was, I think, how many contains, so I guess this is like a car culture box, or I don't know, it says contain 8 pieces. I'm not really sure what actually came. There's your channel sticker down there. What actually came in this box originally, but I freaking spent almost $30. I don't know if that was just because it's priority mail or whatever, but you guys did not have to spend that much to ship me a box. And the only thing I know for sure what is in here, they actually hooked me up with the last 2 Ultra Hots that I need, which is awesome. I am still on the hunt and lookout for the Mitsubishi of the 90s street scene set, so if anybody has one of those, let me know. And then also I kind of caved a little bit, guys, and I do have a pretty good reason why. I did buy another mainline Hot Wheels this year. I know I said I was not going to buy any unless it was for customs, but this one in particular I bought because of the backstory on it. It is the Hot Wheels Legends Tour winner for 2025. It is the Mazda MX-5 Miata. It's part of the Hot Wheels Dream Garage. And if any of you guys are familiar with this particular Miata, you'll know the backstory on it. I forget what the guy's name is on like YouTube and TikTok. I think it's like Tofu Works or Tofu Garage or something like that. But like he literally completely custom built this car from like scratch. He did everything himself, the paint, the bodywork, the molding, everything, like in his garage by himself. He built like this cyberpunk like Miata. It is absolutely wild. I've been like following his story and stuff on TikTok, and it's very compelling. You know, I am all about trying to do things myself and everything like that. I mean, this dude completely built something that's just super wild and super crazy. So I picked it up just because of that, because I mean, I like inspiring stuff like that. And just like, it's just a super sick looking car. So I did pick it up just to, I guess, I don't think he actually probably gets any, maybe he gets like proceeds from this. But regardless, I just think that it's just a really cool story and everything like that. So I picked it up. So I don't know, but I've gone, what, 3.5 months anyways, without picking up any mainlines. So anyways, just wanted to shout that off real quick. Other than that, I've not done like zero hunting. I know distribution has been absolutely like horrible in a lot of people's areas and stuff like that. Mine is no better. It's still the same old car culture, premiums, you know, mainlines you don't even have a chance at finding anymore, blah. Don't really care about it. So yeah, and then after we were done with this mail call, I'm going to try to keep this video on the shorter end of things. After we were done with this mail call, I am going to show off another custom, and this one in particular is going to be for sale. Turned out really cool. I'm actually going to kind of price it in between $40 and $50. I'm actually probably going to ask $45 for it. Just because, I'll probably explain it more in the video, but just because of the wheels that are on it, they are harder to get wheels, and they're definitely a little bit more pricier. So the custom overall isn't anything too crazy, but the wheels and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to price it at $45. It is not spoken for yet. So if you're interested, definitely hit me up. It's going to be my first like for sale custom of the year. Just one I kind of wanted to make for a while. So we shall see. And then also thank you for the kind comments about the mustache. There were some pretty funny ones too, like, oh, like I think Paul was like, oh, I'm watching this new guy tell me I'm the winner and blah. So I don't know. I am probably going to keep the mustache. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with everything else yet. Probably just keep it shorter for now or something like that. I don't know, but just kind of getting, like I said, sick and tired of having a beard and keeping up with it. So rocking the mustache for now. And then also just still plugging away on some other customs. I did get the one Camaro done out of the 4. I got the other 2 stripped and screwed and tapped and all that stuff. I still have to sand and paint them, and then the 4th one is actually on its way too, that I have to kind of fix. So those will all be shown off too, and I got 2 other ones that are in the midst of getting customized, and those will be done soon, so definitely trying them out. So anyways, let's make some room here because we are going to open up this box from J&J. Like I said, the only thing I know for sure that is in this box are 2 Ultra Hots, but clearly, this box contains much more than just that. And very, very nice packaging job too, for sure. Everything is very nice and secure, it seems like. So go ahead and open it up there. Get this thing closed before I cut myself. Let's see what is in the box. I feel like it's been quite a while. I'm not trying to like, you know, say, oh, woe is me, I haven't gotten mail calls, but I honestly don't even remember the last mail call I even got, to be honest. So, got a note. Let's see what is in there. Oh, we got another channel sticker. I don't know if I have a holographic one or not. I will have to check. I don't even know if I have it on my diorama or if it's downstairs on my beer fridge, but that's super cool. I did a holographic one just like my channel sticker, so definitely go check them out, guys. I'm telling you, awesome dudes in the community for sure. Go ahead and read this note real quick. Ooh, it's a long note. This might be one of the longest notes I've ever gotten. Says Jake, what's up, brother? Hope everything is good with you and your family. It is, man. Very much enjoying it. We have had a box put together for you for quite some time, but it was missing one piece to add before we could ship it out. So that explains it, why this box is so big. I had a specific car set aside and wheels that, to me, truly represented the 80s and your channel logo. Ooh. Maple Leaf Customs was doing the Pay It Forward Porsche Challenge, which I keep meaning every year to do that, but I just get so sidetracked and stuff like that. 2026, Andrew, I promise I will do the Porsche Challenge. It's actually, speaking of this, real quick, that's actually how I got Pete, Old Man Diecast. He actually sent me the, is it over there? No, it's up there. I think it's up there. Is it up there? It's somewhere. Where did I put that at? That's gonna bug me now. I definitely have it. It's either over here. Or no, it's up there. Yeah, it is up there, sorry. But he actually sent me that Porsche for last year's Pay It Forward. So that's pretty cool. I've been a recipient for 2 years now, so super cool. So we went to work on finishing it up. Also included in the box is our first Greenlight Chase we found in the wild that we thought would be something you would like, as well as some other cars you might not have in your collection. Well, that is very awesome, man. I still have not found a Greenie in the wild. I have not found a White Lightning in the wild. I have not found a Ultra Red in the wild. All the White Lightnings, and I think actually Simon sent me my first Greenie, which was that Jeep. But the both White Lightnings I traded for. But yeah, I haven't found any of that stuff in the wild. So that's awesome. I really appreciate that, guys, for sure. You definitely did not have to send me that. Since you had mentioned that you had never seen a Lowrider magazine, I slid a copy of one from my personal collection. Dude, that is awesome. Yeah, I have not ever had, I've never seen a Lowrider magazine. I have tons of Super Street, Import Tuner, D-Sport, Honda Tuning, all that stuff, but not a Lowrider magazine, so that is awesome. Definitely have to check that out. Anyways, hope you enjoy the package and have a great rest of your week. P.S. The 3D printed item is a smokestack by Big B Hobbies on Whatnot. They are awesome for Lucy displays. Oh, okay. I think I saw those in your last video, like the little clouds of smoke, so definitely have to check that out. But it is signed Josh and Jaden, J&J Hot Wheels. So that is awesome. Thank you guys very much for the letter, and thank you very much for thinking of me. Like I said, I would have been perfectly content with just the Ultra Hots, but let's go ahead and see what is in the box here. I'm very curious about that 80s. Obviously, it's a Porsche, but I do not know what it looks like, so that is I'm super excited for that. So we'll go ahead and pull off the first thing here, which is, wow, you guys even threw them in protector. Wow, you guys definitely did not have to do this because none of mine are in protectors. But there's the first one I'm missing there. It is the Volkswagen T1 GTR. I never even knew what this thing looked like, but that thing is sick. And like the Spectraflame pink with like a carbon fiber almost looking. I don't know. It's just like I mean, it's all plastic, but it almost like has like the appearance of carbon fiber. That thing is dope. That is awesome. Thank you guys very much, man. I am so stoked that I get to complete this wave for sure. So that is awesome. Got the Volkswagen, and this one is this is a red edition BMW M3. This is from Q Case. I don't know when this is from. I guess couple years ago maybe. I'm not sure. It says 2021, but I do not have this one. That is awesome. Thank you guys. That is clean. That is a clean red edition. And the red M3, that is sick. Thank you guys. I definitely appreciate that. That is awesome. Yeah, I definitely don't have a red M3. My red edition collection is getting kind of out of hand up there. Alrighty, so this one's all wrapped up in a case. I'm assuming that that's probably the one that you guys did for me, so we are saving that one for last. Let's see what else. I see the magazine. Let's pull this bubble wrap out of the way here. Oh, man. Oh, another red edition. This is the 20 Toyota Tacoma. This thing is awesome looking. I love the fact that they did the red spokes with the mud wheels, or the mud tires, should I say. That is awesome. That is super sick. I honestly didn't know. I don't know if this is like a newer wave of these or what. They're all from Q Case, so. Man, that thing got full Tampa. That thing is clean. That is awesome. Thank you guys. I definitely appreciate that. That is sick. Ooh, and then we got the last red edition. So I think, yeah, maybe these are newer ones. But we got the Porsche 911 Turbo 3.6 964 tuned version, which is awesome. I'll be honest, I'm not a big tuned guy, but I mean, this being a red edition and stuff like that, and white with the red, that's awesome. That is an awesome mini little Porsche. Plus, it's a Porsche, so can't go wrong there. That is awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the red editions. That is awesome. Definitely 3 I did not have. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm running out of space up there, so that is awesome. Thank you guys. Definitely appreciate that. So let's see. I try not to give too much away, but I see something very big, and that thing looks sick, whatever it is. But here's the other Ultra Hots I need. It is the 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC3S. And this thing is in a really, I guess it's like a Spectraflame black. I guess black, or it almost looks like a dark blue, but it has like the white and like light blue tampos on it. That thing is, I can see why that thing's getting ate up pretty good, but that thing is sick. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Like this is not like number one on my priority list. So thank you guys for helping me. It always seems like guys in California always get those waves before we do over here. So I definitely appreciate that. That is awesome. I can finally put those 2 up, and that wave will be done. And I'm sure that they'll probably release another wave later on this year. But yeah. So let's pull out. Let's see what. Nope. Okay, so this is the 3D printed part. We will go ahead and look at that real quick, which this would definitely, I actually already have an idea for this. Probably use it in like a gasser display or something like that. But, or just for taking pictures, but it's like a little 3D printed like smoke rolling from like a burnout. Car goes back there, like the back of it, and then it'll look like it's, you know, doing a burnout. That's really cool. I'm definitely going to utilize that. Oh, excuse me, in some Instagram pictures for sure. So that's super cool. Thank you very much for that. This one on here, this is the green light. Oh, it's from, I didn't see what it is yet, but right there. If you guys know, you know. Drive. badass movie. Love that movie. Ryan Gosling just nailed it. But oh man, it's the Chevelle Greenlight. That is awesome. That is so sick, because I have all three of them. I have the Chevelle, the Cop Car, and the Mustang, just the regular versions. I don't know if they have a greenie of the Mustang or the Cop Car, but this is sweet. Thank you guys. I feel bad though that this was your first Greenlight you ever found. I don't blame you for picking it up. I mean, this is definitely a cool one, and this is awesome. The fact that it is drive too, like that is just hands down, like that is awesome. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Man, and the base is all green. That's awesome. So this is my first 1/64 scale Greenlight that I have in the collection. So shout out to you guys for sure. That is sick. Oh man, this is a killer box, guys. Killer. So here, let's pull out the magazine real quick, which that fit perfectly down in there. Wow, this is like a legit lowrider magazine. That is crazy. What year is this from? Does it say? 2012. Dude, this is sweet. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Getting too excited over here. Look at that. Ignore that if you're under 18. But that is sick. Little backstory, there actually was a lowrider, like official lowrider PS2 game, and I played the crap out of that game. I should actually probably get that again for my PS2. I don't have it, so that is awesome. Look at the back of it. This is sick. I would definitely read and flip through this. This is awesome. This is super cool. Like something totally different from like import stuff. Oh man, look at that. That is so sick. I love lowrider stuff. I am such a sucker for like lowrider. It's just such a cool, like the whole like lowrider movement is just such a cool, like look, like even instead of like import wheels, they have like all like dub big donk wheels and stuff like that, and lowrider wheels. That is just super cool. Flip through it, a couple more there. Woo! Look at that. Makes me want to do a lowrider custom. I haven't really done a lowrider custom, so that's sick. Thank you guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Los Angeles versus Japan. Look at that. You knew which one you were sending me. That's for sure. This is sick. This is awesome. Thank you guys. First ever lowrider magazine. Definitely going to cherish this. This is, man, what a killer box. Thank you guys. So we'll pull out the last thing here, which is a 1/24 scale. Is that what this one is? Looks like it. I think that's what the JDM tuners line is. There's nothing else in there. Pick that back up from dropping it. So this is awesome. I think I remember seeing this when they picked it up, but this is from the JDM tuners line, which is from Jada, I believe. Yeah. The 71 Nissan Skyline GTR. This thing is sick. Look at that. I don't know if I've really seen these. Like I've seen like a lot of like the Just Muscle or whatever, but this is badass looking. Oof, look at that detail in the engine. That is awesome with the cherry blossoms. I had a couple of like smaller versions from this line and stuff like that. I think I had like an Integra. And then I remember when they came out with the 1/64 scale cars like years and years ago, probably like 5 years ago or so, 5-6 years ago. I started collecting them and then I decided I wasn't going to collect them. But yeah, that is awesome. Thank you guys. I'll have to put that up there on top of the Fox body that I have. So this will be the third 1/24 scale car I have, and actually my first import one, believe it or not, because I have a Fox body and then I have that M2 Chase that I found forever ago too, that 57 Chevy. So that is awesome. Thank you guys. That is sweet. I know Derek over there is getting into the 1/18 scale, but this is probably as big as I'm gonna go for now. But man, I mean, I don't know what other ones are like in this. Oh, never mind. So a bunch of ones that I would 100% probably buy. Yeah, this is super cool. Thank you guys. I definitely appreciate that. So let's put that over here. All right, let's get into the grand finale here, and then we'll take a look at a custom because we're already rolling on 20 minutes here. So very, very excited because I think the only other like custom that I have from you guys is that wheel swap Skyline that you sent me forever ago. I don't know if you got, I don't think you guys sent me anything else, custom wise that is, but I'm very, very curious what this could be. So get the packing peanuts out of the way there. Oh man, I'm excited. I can't wait. Because last time I remember, you were getting really, really good at customs and really getting into it. So we'll go ahead and get the bag open here. Feels heavy, whatever it is. We will go ahead and pull it out here. Let me see. Dude, okay, so for one, I don't know if you guys ever saw that, what was it, a 964? Or just maybe it was a regular 911 that I actually did. I sent it to Sammy over at 713 Diecast, but it was done in like a metal cast purple, and it had like almost these exact same gold wheels. I'll have to go back on my Instagram and find pictures of it. I'll post them up here. But I don't know if you guys got the inspiration for this from that or not, or if this is just a pure coincidence, but for one, this thing is absolutely fantastic looking. You have gotten tremendously better at doing customs. This is flawless looking. And this thing is straight from the 80s too, because it's metal on metal. 1989, see? That's cool. So this thing's older than I am, but you guys, I mean, you did a fantastic job on this. That is awesome looking. With the exhaust sticking out and everything, like this is very, very accurate. So we will go ahead. I'll throw this up on the turntable at the end with my other custom, which, little hint, it's kind of this color. But check that out. So I don't know what model this is exactly. Maybe a 934. Not too sure. I mean, definitely like a slant nose of sorts, but it's got the nice alloy wheels on it. Super, super clean paint job and clear job. I mean, that is just nailed it for sure. That thing is awesome. So I will go ahead and throw it up on the turntable at the end with my other custom. But this thing looks sick, guys. I mean, you guys did a fantastic job. That's beautiful. Super, super clean. Man, does that bring back memories of doing that other Porsche though. Yeah, that's crazy. Rolls really good though. Awesome. Awesome job. That is super, super cool. And look at that, it even sticks down there too. Got like some little putty on it on the base there. So yeah, I'll throw this on the turntable though, for sure. I mean, since I'll already have it out. So that's money. That looks really, really good. All right, well, thank you, Josh and Jaden. I greatly, greatly appreciate everything you guys sent. You guys only had to send the Ultra Hots, but I really, really appreciate the red editions. Your first ever green light. This is going to be cherished forever. That is awesome. I greatly appreciate the 124 scale as well. And then this Lowrider magazine is just super, super cool and then like nostalgic. So that is awesome. So thank you very much for the magazine and just the care package in general. Like I said, please go check them out, guys. Let's get them over 1,000. Cause like I said, I don't think they hit 1,000 yet. I think they're super, super close. I could be wrong, but anyways, just go over and subscribe to them. And let's take a look at my custom for sale. All right, guys, got the camera flipped around here, got it all set up, and we got J&J's custom Porsche they did for Andrew, Maple Leaf Customs Porsche Challenge this year. I was a proud recipient of this, and this thing is just super, super cool, and I cannot get over how much it looks like that other Porsche I did for Sammy over at 713. I wish I had it with me to just, you know, compare it, because it just would be awesome. Just super, super cool. Like I said, I don't know if they got the inspiration from that or not, but regardless, like the resemblance is uncanny nonetheless. But this thing is just awesome. They did a fantastic job on this thing. The paint job is just killer on this. Just super, super nice. I mean, that is just excellent work on the paint and the clear for sure. So yeah, that thing is, I love the Porsche logo in the front too. That just looks awesome. Some nice wheels on it, and the exhaust sticking out the back. That's a super, super nice touch. I'm assuming those were added. I don't think that's a part of the casting, but yeah, and it is metal base as well. So screwed and tapped and screwed there. Yeah, that is just awesome. Awesome job, guys. I am still planning on doing like a whole custom, like a big custom car show of all your guys' customs pretty soon here too. So yeah, shout out to them again for sending this to me. This thing is sick. Great job, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Without a doubt. That thing is just awesome. So with that being said, we will go ahead and I'm trying to get this thing to focus a little bit better here. Seems like if you just maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Anyways, we'll try to mess with it after the fact. But anyways, here is my latest creation here, which, like I said, it's funny that Porsche was purple because I did a dark purple Nissan 180 SX. Yes, it does look very, very dark purple. That's because it is very, very dark purple. This one is actually, it's a candy purple. It's like deep purple or something like that. But it is a candy color. It is done over a silver base. But I just did a couple like heavier coats on it to kind of darken it up a little bit. But I promise you guys, the camera makes it look a little bit more like darker than it actually is. But yeah, it came out really, really good though. I'm definitely happy with the color. Took me like 3 tries to get the color down because it's been a while since I've sprayed a candy color. So I almost had to like reteach myself. But anyways, yeah, Nissan 180 SX, candy purple paint job. This is, like I said, relatively simple, not too crazy, just some really nice wheels. And then I also honestly forgot to mention that I did put a 3D printed muffler on the back of it there. But yeah, so the bumper lights are water slides, and then the tail lights are water slides as well. Those both came from Mod My Ride. The HKS graphics, I believe, were from Jeff from WW Replicas from like 2 years ago. I never really had anything to put them on, so I just decided to put the, because they're just like that graphic and that's it. It's not like an overall livery. So I had 4 of them, so I just put one on each side, and then one up on the hood on the one corner, and then one on the back bumper on the opposite corner there. Put the Advan banner up there on the window, and then this is another decal from Jeff. It's actually a JNC decal on the back window there, so that's what that is. Japanese nostalgic car. But yeah, I mean, like I said, nothing like too crazy like decal wise. And then I also did paint the sleepy eyes down there too, white, just to kind of match the front bumper lights there. And then I did a JDM license plate in the back, obviously. Didn't really detail up the interior too much because all the windows and stuff, I mean, it does have like almost like clear glass, but I just didn't really feel like doing it on this one. So like the shifter's done up and some other stuff, I think. But yeah, for the most part, it's just all on the exterior. I still have to add my channel logo to the bottom of it. Actually, I'll be honest, I actually kind of forgot that I only did just like the muffler and the exhaust on this. So I do have to chrome out the rest of the suspension and stuff like that. Kind of got ahead of myself there. And then obviously this will be put in a case. And then these wheels are actually Van City Diecast wheels. So they came all the way from like the other end of Canada, Vancouver. So that's why I'm asking 45. Plus it has the 3D printed muffler on it. So I definitely got a little bit of money just wrapped up in the wheels and the muffler. I will say yes. Just go ahead and show you guys here. Yes, the wheels. Oh, this one was spinning. Maybe not. So this is definitely like, this thing is slammed. These wheels aren't really made for like slamming and yeah, this thing's just not gonna wanna. So I will say, obviously it is not a full roller by any means. Basically I just wanted to kind of, these are the same brand wheels that I had on my my 1K giveaway Porsche. They're not really meant for slamming. I just kind of wanted to just kind of experiment to see if I could slam it down and get them to roll. But these tires, they're actually not treaded. They're just like a solid black rubber. And they're like kind of like a stickier rubber, if that makes sense. So it makes, I mean, these things would have to have very, very good clearance to actually fully roll. And I just really wanted to slam this thing because I love this style wheel. It's the Blitz 03 style wheels. I love that style, and it's very like drift car. So I wanted to slam this thing on these wheels, and then just kind of experiment to see if I could get it to roll. I did almost have it to a point where I could actually get them to like spin, but this thing is so low and so slammed that it doesn't, unfortunately. But I know for some of you guys, like that's like a huge make it or break it. I've kind of like pick and chose if I really cared to make them full rollers or not, because like I said, my customs are for mostly display purposes and stuff like that. So, you know, depending on who buys it, hopefully that's not a make it or break it to you. But I mean, this thing looks super, super good slammed down like that. And the fitment is just very, very, I mean, it is like fender to lip on all four corners. So it sits really, really good. I'm really happy with the stance and everything like that. And I mean, it definitely looks good just sitting here spinning around on the table. So, but yeah, so yes, this is for sale right now. It is not spoken for. And yes, I am asking $45 shipped anywhere in the US for it. So if you're interested, first come, first serve. So if you're interested, hit me up and we will definitely get it taken care of. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the mail call from our guys over at J&J Hot Wheels. They definitely picked it up. It just such awesome dudes in this community for sure. They are the homies, without a doubt. So big shout out to them. Definitely go check them out. Like I said, let me know what you thought about their Porsche. I think they did a fantastic job on that. That thing is just super, super clean. I mean, here, we'll let it go around real quick just so you guys can kind of compare. Like, you know, I don't think that's airbrush. I believe that's rattle can, but I mean, people say that you can't do what you can with rattle can with an airbrush, but I mean, these two are just have almost the same quality paint job, to be honest. So yeah, awesome job, guys. And then let me know what you thought about my next custom that I made for sale. I think it turned out pretty sweet. Like I said, sucks that it doesn't really roll that well, but oh well. I still think it just looks really, really cool and badass looking. So yeah, with that being said, again, thank you for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button. It greatly helps out my channel. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought about everything. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.